So that is a club that a lot of you don't have in the golf bag, I reckon. If you're like me, not many of you have even tried it. It is the PXG Lightning 11 wood. I have no idea where this fits in the bag. Should it be in the bag? Is this going to be the easiest fairway wood that I've ever hit? Well, we're going to find out very soon on TrackMan. Let's get over there. How far does an 11 wood go? What kind of club does it replace in the bag? And like I said, should it be in mine? Okay, first thing you'll notice, that ball goes up into orbit. Let's see what it does in terms of distance. We've hit a couple of balls you can see in the orange dots on the right hand side, very similar to what we've just achieved. So 167 carry, that's been pretty consistent in and around that sort of 170 mark. That's my first barometer. Then we look at ball speed relative to club head speed. That's super efficient. 120 ball speed off 86 club head speed is performing incredibly well. And then what we've got is a land angle of 50 degrees and spinning at 6.2. Now then, what is this club in terms of loft? Well, it's 27 degrees. Now we've got some strong lofted 7 irons that fit into that category. But if we're looking a bit down a more standard route, probably a 6 iron equivalent. So distance wise, that's probably in and around, maybe a little bit longer than my equivalent 6 iron. But what I'm not doing with a 6 iron, I'm not getting 6,200 reps of spin. I'm not getting a ball speed of 120 mile an hour. And I'm certainly not getting a land angle of 50.6. Before I hit the next shot, I'll also change that tab which says launch direction, because we want to know what the launch angle is. And I'll confirm that to you later. But if you think what we've just seen on screen, we know that that ball is going up and extremely high. So why is that important? Well, dead simply, we as average golfers, and sort of maybe even as we get older, we start to swing the club a bit slower. And we start to lose things. We start to lose ball speed, but we also start to lose that launch angle. And therefore, we start to lose carry distance because the ball's not in the air long enough, and so on and so forth. So these clubs are hugely important, I think, for average golfers, certainly for the slower swing speed golfers. See if we can get that one down the left a bit more, or back into centre at least. Have we gone too far left now? Bit more effort with that one. We hung on left hand side of the screen. That's going to be a longer carry, but I definitely swung the club a little bit faster, a bit more aggressively. So we've tipped it up there to a 178 carry, maintained things like spin rate 5.2, ball speed, like I said, jumped up